Hey guys and girls, my name's TheGamingTech. Welcome back into the channel. We're continuing to look at some more 3D prints, and before we get started I just want to say a big massive thank you. The level of support that's been on the channel recently, watching the latest video with the AMS Riser, has been pretty impressive to say the least. A lot of subscribes and a lot of likes and stuff like that, so thank you very much for coming along in this little journey. Really appreciate it, and hopefully we can do a lot more projects, and hopefully it's stuff that you like. Let me know in the comments what sort of things you'd maybe want to see in the future. But in this video we're going to be looking at what I think could be something really awesome, and when I seen it, it's like, right, I've got to do this, so we're going to be looking for something to do with Deadpool. Let me just bring up the Bamboo Lab program. Right, you can see here we've already got Deadpool logged in, and obviously it's brought in a whole load of different things, and there's some pretty awesome looking things, but there's one in particular. I think we know which one I'm going to go for. I'm going to go for this Deadpool comic style one. Obviously we'll have links, so we'll go with this one here. 8 plates. Let's say download and open. Right, awesome. So that's looking pretty good there. Yeah, so we'll leave it like that. That's probably going to be its best way to print. It's deciding that, so we'll let it do it the way it wants. And the good thing is I don't know if you can see, it's going to be textured, which looks awesome. And obviously it's got little cutouts for magnets and stuff, so I'll have to get myself some magnets. I'll get them for when it's all printed off. So what I'll do is I'll get this sliced up, and we'll get these printed, and what I'll do is I'll play the time lapse, and I'll give you some information on times and maybe how much plastic it uses as well. And I'm using just the Bamboo Labs BLA. I'm using the matte ones on this print. I think having matte would be pretty cool. So got the matte red, got the matte black. So I'll get this all printed off, and like I say, I'll get the time lapses and I'll put them up. Okay, so here we are. Got it all printed up. Got a slightly different setup. I've got a little space on my computer desk, so it's a little bit easier. So I'm using the proper mic and not using my phone. So hopefully everything's going to sound fine. Just straight off the bat, everything looks absolutely fantastic. It likes the little eyepieces. Absolutely brilliant. And then likes the detail. The detail in this is pretty fantastic. And there you can see the little magnet slots and everything. And overall, it actually printed really well. Very little problems. Everything looks really good. I don't think I'm actually going to have to do much in the way of finishing, to be fair. It actually came out all really well. Getting kind of excited to see how this is going to look once we get it put together. A couple of little rough edges along here. I'll maybe take a file or something across that just to file them off. A little bit rough there, but I don't think that really matters. I'll see what happens when we put it together. Yeah, build quality looks absolutely fantastic. Right, okay, so let me clear this away and we'll maybe look at doing some of the magnets. Okay, so here we are. We've got the two eye patches here. We'll maybe start with these. Now I've got some magnets. In the description of the profile and everything, it does tell you the size of the magnets, which is very handy because otherwise it'd be a pain to find out. So it's like 8mm diameter by 2mm thick. So I've got these off of Amazon. You can see they are just tiny little magnets. So we need to get these into the mask. I think obviously we're going to have to glue them, I think. So I don't think it's going to be that tight a fit. I don't think it'll be that tight a fit that they'll stay in place. And yeah, they seem to fit nice and snug. You can see there. Fits in really snug, but obviously comes out no problem at all. So we'll maybe put a little dabby glue in there. Now, I've not actually looked into what sort of glue's best for doing this, so I've got a Gorilla Glue gel. So hopefully this is going to work. Hopefully it's not going to eat the plastic. So this is where I make a mess. I'll try and put a little blob of glue. Just, I know, let's do them all. I don't think it'll dry that blooming quick. Well, actually it might. So, I want to put these in. I think just press it in and then just slide the magnet away. Oh, that didn't work. Press on them, make sure they've actually made contact. And of course, the magnet's rolled off the table and I don't know which way it was. So I want to make sure they're all going on the same way, because that could be a nightmare. I'll let them dry a little second and then I'll continue doing that. I've got the first one done. I'm hoping the glue I'm using is actually going to be strong enough. Like I say, let me know in the comments what you think. Is there a better glue? I'm hoping the Gorilla Glue is going to be good for it, just to do with the strength of the glue, I suppose. So what I'll do is we'll get this other one done as well. Some of the magnets are actually quite a tight fit, and then others are a little bit more loose. So once I've placed them in, I need to make sure we press down on them firmly, make sure they're fully home. Just hoping I'm not going to make a mess. And I don't know if this is the best way of doing them. To me, it seems to work all right. Just put them in, slide them away. They're strong magnets, these. I'm hoping they're not going to be too strong. Which is going to be fine for obviously making sure everything stays in place. Now obviously this helmet is supposed to be wearable. I doubt it'll fit my big head. Make sure these are all squeezed in. Trying to make sure that I'm getting it in the camera's view. Actually, I'm having to stretch across a little bit to do this. Should maybe get my chair a bit closer. Right, okay, so we'll let them dry and then we'll give them a little test, make sure that the glue's going to be strong enough. Get the lid back on that so I don't ruin it. Right, we'll let them dry. Okay, so I've given it a little bit of time and it seems like the glue's set and it seems to be holding them quite well. So the next step is to obviously marry them up so that they're going to attach to each other. And this one's nice and easy. There's only 3 magnets on here. We'll just deal with this part first. So I think obviously need to make sure that obviously opposites attract. So if I was to put them in the way that I did, then they're just going to push each other away. So the way I think we'll do it is we'll see how it pushes away. So it's pushing away here. So we know that if I put them into there, then they should attract. Yeah, I hope. So let's go for it. Let's go for it. What's the worst that can happen? Just do a quick test, make sure that's pushing away. It's pushing away from all of them. Yep. And let's just pop them in. Oh, these ones are a tight fit. What I'll do, just like the 2 of them sitting there. Oh, sugar. They're fully home. And get that extra one off of there. Hope it's not got glue in it. Oh my word. I think that one's got glue in it. Let's pop that there. They're pushing away. Yep. staying there. There we go. That's fully home. Right, we'll let that set a little bit, and then we'll make sure that they actually go together. Okay, that's had enough time to set, so hopefully, yeah, goes together nicely. You can see there, really nice fit. And the good thing is as well, it actually pulls itself to align itself, so the quality of the print and the files and everything is absolutely fantastic. So it makes sure it's holding itself in the right places. This is going to look awesome. Right, okay, so that's that part done. Obviously, we've got magnets to put down the back. We'll have to work out how we're going to do that. I think we'll maybe just do that the same way. Have these ones pushing away sort of thing. And we'll just get them down there. There's only 3, so that's the way the magnets go. Ooh, fiddly. Just with the magnets being that blooming strong. Get in your hole. There we go. Also trying to make sure I don't get any glue on the print, because I'll be pretty gutted if I do. Actually surprisingly fiddly. There we go. Make sure they're fully home. Right, okay. I think we can put that to the side for now. We can do the same for the other one, because the other eyepiece should be exactly the same. So put that one to the side as well. Just make sure it's going to fit nicely. Just make sure that we've got this set so the magnets are pushing, which we have. Yep. Right, I'm going to put that there. I think the profile said it might use like 100 magnets. I'm not actually counted, to be fair. But I wouldn't be surprised. Made sure I've got more than that. Want a lot of glue squirted out there. Right, let's just do these ones as well. Zoom in. Lovely. Right, I'll let that set and then we'll make sure it all fits together. Right, that's probably set. We can maybe give it a try. Yep, that's sitting nicely. Now, you can see here, we've actually got another 5 holes there. So what we'll do is we'll just do the magnets in the same orientation, I think. How many have we got there? Yeah, we've got enough. But let's just confirm that we've got them in there. Yep, they're pushing. Put them in. Oh my word. Get there. Some of them are a good tight fit. But what I should do is make sure I push them right in. Then I've got a better chance of sliding the buggers out. And just like that, that actually worked out a little bit better. Right, just make sure they're home. Just making sure not touching the other face. I don't want to get any glue in here. All looks good, right? So that piece has got all the magnets in. I'll move on to the other one. We'll get the other one finished off as well. Okay, so that's that one got all its magnets in. We'll look into doing the other one. Okay, so we've got the back piece. Right, so this piece is going to be fitting to the back of here, down this strip here. So I need to make sure that these are attracting and not pushing. Right, so that'll be attracting. That's attracting there, so we need to put them in down the way. Hold that to this side. So I need to put them in this way. Let me just make sure. This is a part where it's going to be, yeah, because that's pushing away there. You see. And I'm pretty sure the other side will be the same, but we'll not presume. We'll double check it. Right, they're in. Here's the other side. They're pushing against, so if we pop them in, they should attract. Right, so we'll let them dry and then we'll see if it goes together. Right, so that should be dry. So they should go together nicely. Grab the other side piece. There, starting to take shape. Right, okay, so what's next? What's next? We've got the chin. We've got the chin piece. Could maybe look into doing that. Looks like it's got to use 2 holes for in this part here on either side. Now it looks like this part here is going to be other part of the eye sockets. So yeah, let's see if we can get these ones lined up properly and get the magnets in the right orientation. Let's just pop this off. I'll pop that to the back there. Put it out of the way. Here we go. Fun with magnets. Right, so we need to make sure that these are pushing away again, which they are there, and they are there, so we can pop them in to the chin piece. I'm certainly glad I'm using a gel, because I think if I had a liquid glue, I think it'd be a right old mess I'd be in, although we're not finished yet. Yeah, some of the smaller pieces are a little bit more fiddly. Make sure they're in fully. Yeah, seem to be. Right, as they dry, obviously the eye socket is going to be coming down here. So you need to make sure that they 2 magnets are going to be going the right way. Yep, so they're obviously opposite, so they're pushing. We can do that. Put them in that side. Let me just double check. Better to be absolutely sure, because I don't fancy trying to dig those magnets out after the glue set. I think worst case scenario, I'd have to end up printing a new piece. Right, so I need to make sure the other cheek is the same. So yep, that's pushing, that's pushing. I've got to be picking glue off my hands for days. But to be fair, it'll be worth it, won't it? It'll be worth it. Right, okay, so we can let that set. And I think we've only got the one main piece still to do. We'll have to work out what magnets we'll need for that. Right, we'll let that set. Okay, so now we've got the last piece to put the magnets on. It's the top of the cowl, or hood, or helmet, whatever you want to call it. Obviously, looking at the eyepiece, we've got 3 magnets on each side up that section there. So start with them. Make sure that they're opposite. Right, so that's pushing against that one. Pushing against that one as well. Yes, we'll pop them into there. Yeah, and it's those 3. Yep. It's a fiddle. I sometimes get myself a wee bit muddled up doing this. I don't want to mess it up. So I'd rather check things 2 or 3 times than going for it. Glue it into the holes. Let me know if you've got a better way of putting these magnets in. It just seems fiddly as anything to do. I'm probably making it look more awkward than it actually should be. On, get the magnet. There we go. Jesus. Right, let's make sure they're fully home. Right, we're getting there. We're getting there. Right, so that's those 3 in. Obviously, the next part is going to be the top here. So again, we want to make sure, and that's going to be the next 3 along each side. So I want to make sure that these are pushing, not that way. Right, so they're going to be going that way. Because I think I've actually had the magnets turned round for different parts, I think. And then I'll confirm with the other side. Yeah, they're pushing away as well. So hopefully we'll get them all in that way down. Lovely, they're in. Bit later than I thought. Right, so we've got 2 more to line up, and that's for the back of the cowl. So we'll just make sure. Yep, we have to flip them round. Right. Last 2 magnets. Certainly, thanks for watching, guys, if you've gotten this far in the video. Let me know in the comments what you're thinking of this project. How does it look? Do you think it looks cool? Do you think you'll give it a bash yourselves if you have access to a printer? Would you wear it? Yeah, had two stuck together. Let's put another dab in there. The joys of super glue. Right. Almost had my finger stuck to that as well. Oh my word. Right. Okay, we'll let that set. Right, okay, so that should all be set. The last thing we've got to do is attach the eye sockets. So make sure that that seems to fit there, which it does. Oh, now this is where things could go wrong. Or maybe just try and put a couple of little dabs. We'll get on there. It seems to sit okay. The good thing is this is mainly going to be for display. It's not like I'm going to be wearing it to work or anything, eh? Get these the right way around. Yep. That looks perfect. Right, again, we'll let that set. And then we'll put it together. Okay, so everything should be set. The amount of it. So let's see if we can assemble it. So I think what we'll do is we'll start with the main headpiece. Now, we've not actually put the chin on before, so oh, perfect, right, good. It's looking good. Oh no. I think there's obviously an order. Oh, it just snapped in. Oh my god. Check this out. How cool does this look? Right. Last pieces. Looking good. Jesus. These magnets are strong. And holy moly. How awesome is that? Oh, that is cool. Oh, that's better than what I was expecting. Holy shit. Oh, sorry for the swearing. That is looking absolutely fantastic. Right. Now, I might have to try this on off video. I certainly not. I'm not going to embarrass myself by trying to wear it on video. But yeah, that is looking fantastic. So obviously, oh, that is smart. Oh, that is smart. Just what I'm looking at now, that is smart. Anyway, so I think the next thing we need to do is a base. So what we'll do is we'll switch back to the Bamboo Lab and we'll have a look at the base. I did find a base. So I'll see if I can find it. Right, let's see. Deadpool stand. Now, I was just wanting something fairly simple. Let's have a look at this one. I think that's sitting on a pedestal. Yeah, something like that, I think. Let's open it up and have a look. Right, so here we go. Something like this. Now, I think we've got two different versions here by the looks of it. Yeah, looks like we've got one with a faceplate to put in a name badge by the looks of it. Yeah, like a Deadpool thing. But I'm not fussed for that. I actually quite like this one here. Yeah, that one there looks a lot better. My word, come on. Yeah, so we'll go for this one, just a plain round one. And then obviously we've got the pegs for the stand as well. So what I'll do is I'll get that sliced and printed. And I'll put the time lapses up with some other information as well. And I'll see you in a wee bit. Okay, so here we have it. Got the main base here, which came out really well. Absolutely fantastic it came out, so yeah. And then obviously we've got the actual top piece, which the helmet will stand on. And then we've got our pegs, and I'm well impressed they're actually got threads in them, which is really cool. So it looks like they just screw together. I don't want to tighten them too much because I don't know how strong they'll be. So obviously you can adjust the height to what you need. Then you've got your top piece. And then it just sits inside there. And then we'll pop the helmet on. Here we have the final piece. Looks absolutely fantastic. Well chuffed with how this came out, well worth the print. And a massive thank you to the designer of this, absolutely brilliant. Certainly be looking at more of his stuff as well. It looks like it could be quite a good few things we might get from this chap, so obviously thank you very much for watching, guys. It's been an absolute pleasure. If you haven't already, please hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already, ring that notification bell. As per always, I'll leave a link on the left hand side for the video series, as well as another video of interest. As per always, thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye for now.